Life Mastery. I am Sharika Swaby. It's been so long since I actually sat down and did a video that I needed to edit and add music to and put a thumbnail and all that stuff. So I'm here today because I came across these amazingly profound African proverbs that I wanted to share with you guys. And I really do hope that you get the message in them as much as I did, because they go so much with my message and things that I believe in, that I've come to believe in. And even if you don't believe in them now, you can always come to believe them later, and maybe they're just not your truth, but maybe they belong to someone else. So feel free to share this video with a friend, like it and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe to my channel. Alright, so let's dive in straight away. The first one is, those who do not move do not notice their chains. Wow. It is saying, if you conform, if you stay stagnant, if you don't test the waters, if you don't try something new, if you don't do that one thing that you are afraid to do, you'll never ever get out of your prison. Because essentially, when we don't grow, when we don't expand, when we don't become the best version of ourselves, we are in prison, right? You are chained to the false ideas that are preventing you from being the best version of yourself. You're chained to your pain if you don't decide to heal. So if you don't make a decision to do something different, you will never ever notice that you are in bondage. When I was at that place where I was sad and depressed, I never smiled, I never laughed. When I was in that place, I thought I was okay. Until one day I woke up and I said, this cannot be normal. Life should not be this way. I should be able to have fun. I should be able to experience life in its fullest. When I decided to do that, man, did I notice how many chains. I didn't just have one chain on me. I had multiple chains, right, that were in my way, that were blocking me, that were preventing me from expanding, from growing, from being, from loving life. So don't conform to society, don't conform to the rules. Do what makes you fly, not what makes someone else's breathe or feel at home or feel in control. All right, number 2, when there is no enemy within, the enemy without cannot hurt you. This is another amazing one, because people are always gonna have things to say about you. People are always gonna want to call you names. That is just what people do. People will always be people, and you cannot change that, right? How many people do you know who stopped shining because of something that someone else said? How many people do you know who are hurting this very moment because they're being bullied, right? Because of something that they believe is wrong about themselves. And because they believe that that thing is wrong about themselves, someone else in the society identified it as well, and they called them out on it. But because they haven't dealt with the situation themselves from the inside out, they haven't healed, then that thing becomes a problem for them too, right? So that's the enemy within. Someone tells you you're ugly, someone tells you you're fat. It's only because you are having the same issue with yourself that they're having with you. That's why you have a problem with it. If you were confidently fluffy or big or whatever you are, or if you had any confidence in yourself at all, if you had healed whatever pain is associated with that situation, what someone else says would have nothing to do with you. You wouldn't care. It would not make an impact. All right, number 3. The poorest man in this world is not the man without money. It's the man without people. Now, a lot of people tend to treat some people different because they don't think they are up to their standard, right? But What we don't understand is the rich man has a security guard. Without that security guard, who is gonna keep him safe? Yet you may want to treat the security guard as if he's less than. You may want to treat the garbage collector as if he's less than. Yet, if the garbage collector doesn't come and pick up his garbage, his whole house is gonna be stinky, right? Now, some people tend to say they don't want to be around people, but where can you get without somebody else? What can you accomplish on your own, by yourself, without involving someone else? If you make a product and you don't sell it to people, you don't share it with people, you don't serve, what's the point of your product, right? So you cannot do anything by yourself. You cannot do anything alone. You need people. And understand this, we are all here to serve one another. Unfortunately, some people tend to abuse this power, this ability, this tool. But at the end of the day, your life is a service, and you're meant to serve millions of other people, or maybe 10 other people, whatever the case may be. Those people will also, in some way or form, serve you as well and bring joy to your life. But if you decide that you don't need people, then you're gonna have a problem. Just saying. All right. Number 4 is you should not sleep outside just because someone else did it and was lucky. I love this one. What is it saying? Don't do something because someone else did it and it worked out for them. Do what you're supposed to do. Be you. Do what you want to do. So many people in this world are doing things that they're not necessarily into. They did it because their friends did it, right? So many people in this world have careers that they don't want. They are in it because their parents told them that they should, or their teachers said that they are good at that, but in their heart, it's not what they want to do, right? And I think this African proverb is absolutely perfect for highlighting that. I saved the best one for last. Well, it's the best one for me. It's my favorite, right? Number 5. If you think you are too small to make a difference, you haven't spent the night with a mosquito. No, if you live anywhere in the tropics, you've met a mosquito, right? Anywhere that it gets tropical at some point in the year where it gets hot and humid, you've met a mosquito. And you know that if you are trying to sleep and there's this one mosquito that you can't get rid of, there's no sleep for you. No. How much more powerful are you than a mosquito? Right? The only difference between man and animals is our minds. And that mind has incredible power, right? It can do so much above and beyond anything that we can imagine. And you're thinking that you won't make an impact because you're just one person. If you've spent a night or even a couple of hours with a mosquito, you know different. Because a mosquito is a tiny millimeter-sized little insect. And it can make your life a living hell. But you are the most powerful being on this planet. You have all the power and capability and possibility and ability that you can possibly think or dream of. Don't you dare think that you can't make a difference. Don't you dare think that you can't make an impact. Every single one of us on this planet have a little bit of magic within us. There's a place for you that you are meant to shine. Your job is to step up, go out there, find your place. Don't wait around. Waiting on life, it's passing you by. You have to meet it halfway. God help those who helps themselves. Don't sit around. Don't be one of those people who are waiting on God to create the wave of change that is meant to be created in their lives. Step up and meet life halfway, and it will meet you. All you have to do is go out there and start doing the things that you know in your heart that you're supposed to be doing. And stop denying the rest of us the magic that you're meant to share with us, the service that you're meant to share. Like this video if it made an impact. Share it with a friend again. I have to say that. And subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm Sharika Swaby, and this has been Life Mastery. Thank you for watching.